They come up to Jesus now because they have been accruing a whole list of benefits, and they're trying to figure out what is placement in the kingdom. Maybe they're trying to understand how they stack up. How do we compare to the venerated leaders of the past? Because Jesus, you must now admit, we've done some things that no one else has done. We've never heard a story before of 5,000 people being fed with 2 fish and 5 loaves of bread, but we were the ones that passed out the bread and the fish. And we collected it back. In fact, Peter could stand up and say, now I know y'all was there that night, but remember when y'all was all scared about Jesus walking on the water? I was the only one to get out the boat. I put my foot upon the waters. I walked out there like Jesus did. And then one of the other disciples like, and then you fell because you got scared. You know they were just like us, right?
Could have been me.
Matthew 18, and I'll read starting at verse 12. And it says, if a man has 100 sheep and one of them wanders away, what will he do? Won't he leave the 99 others on the hills and go out to search for the one that is lost? And if he finds it, I tell you the truth, he will rejoice over it more than over the 99 that didn't wander away. In the same way, it is not my heavenly Father's will that even one of these little ones should perish. And this is amazing, right? Because they're talking to Jesus and they don't know that Jesus is literally describing the mission God has him on. When Jesus comes to earth, he leaves all the beauty, opulence, and wealth of heaven. He walks away from the most influential, celebrated, status entity in all of the cosmos to come and be surrounded by individuals that pale in comparison. He had been in perfect harmony with God himself, and God and he and spirit moved in such harmony that it was nothing but utter beauty there. No darkness available, yet he is sent on mission to leave all of those entities in heaven, the angelic host left behind, to come and search for the one.
Thank you for protection every hour. I want to thank you for your love. Thank you for your power. Thank you for protection every hour.
That it's not your title that makes you great in the kingdom. And if that's the truth, then that challenges the church. Because then we can't just always celebrate the political leaders when they come to worship with us. We can't just get excited if a basketball player or NFL star shows up. We can't roll out the carpets for them just because they have status when they come to church. But we ought to be rolling out the status when somebody who walked away came back. We should be excited when somebody who was strung out came back. We should be excited when the person that's all messed up says, I want to give my life to Christ. And maybe they do it 75 times over and over again. You know you've been to the church where the same person gets saved 100 times. And we like, listen, if you ain't got it by now. But maybe we shouldn't think like that. Maybe the kingdom is like if they keep trying, they're communicating something, and maybe God is still working upon their heart. Maybe that should make us more excited.
Thank you, Lord.